Hi everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you how to input drum notation using Sibelius. So we'll just have a look at setting up the score and start the first few bars. So we've got our drum percussion clef here and we're in 4/4 time. And you'll see that actually the first bar here only has 2 beats. Now that's a pickup bar, or what we also call an anacrusis. So that means that you've got a note or a sequence of unstressed notes which precede the first full bar, which we have here. So if you ever see a piece of music and it doesn't look like the first bar is a full bar of the complete beats, it's because it's a pickup bar or an anacrusis. So that's what we've got at the beginning there. We're going to be looking at using multiple voices. I'll cover this in another little short video just to keep them in bite-sized chunks. But you'll see these first few bars, we've got all of the notation just using one stem. But here from bar 5, we've got the rides and the hi-hat cymbals and crash cymbals. They're all in with the stems going up, and our kick and our snare all have the stems going down, and you can see the very two separate parts there. So this section here is using 2 voices so that it's clear where you've got those different instruments and different parts of the drum kit happening. So that's the way that we write drum parts now. This isn't wrong, it's just a different way of notating where you don't have the 2 parts separated. Of course, we've got lots of different note heads. So we've got cross as a hi-hat there. This diamond is a slushy hi-hat. We've got like a crash cymbal here. So when we're looking at a drum clef, we look at the position of the notes and actually the different instruments really as if they were in the treble clef. So for example, the snare drum here is sitting in the C space, or the kick is sitting in the F space. These hi-hats and slushy hi-hat are sitting on where G is sitting just above the stave. And in another little video about bar 8, we'll have a look at these different subdivisions of the bar. So let's have a look at starting, setting up our score and just getting the first few bars notated. So what I will do is go to my Sibelius. I've already got a final copy there just to use, but we're going to start a new copy, a new file. So, oops. Okay, here we go. So it's easiest to just go to our blank template, just click on that once, and if we go to document setup, change instruments, so go to your percussion and drums, and under there you'll find the drum set rock, and add that to the score. So we want to be in 4/4 time. Now, because of that anacrusis, we need to start with a bar of just 2 beats. So let's start with a bar of length and choose our 2-beat note or minim. I'm just going to cursor across to remove the 1 beat. Metronome mark, we want 154 beats per minute. And we don't need to worry about key signatures, and let's just type in the title and go create. Okay, so we haven't got enough bars. We've only got 5 full bars there, and we need 9. So let's just add some more bars in to start with. So if we go to home, add, multiple or irregular bars. Click on that, and we just want to add in 4 bars. And go OK. And if the bars don't immediately appear, just click on your score and they will appear. Okay, and let's, when you enter notes into Sibelius, when there's lots of musical information, Sibelius will automatically create a break at the end of a stave once it's too busy. But let's just set up our score from the start so it's clear and easy to see, so it's the same as our worksheet. So we want to have, click on the bar line at the end of the second full bar and go to Layout and Breaks and System Break. And then in the next line we want 3 bars, so go to your third bar and do the same. And then we want 2 bars on the next stave. System break. It'll just make it easier to see as we go along. Okay, so what we need to do is enter our first 2 beats in our anacrusis or pickup bar. So what we want to do is choose semiquavers or 16th notes and put this, oops, is that going to work? Oops, I need to choose the note. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put that in the C space. Now I should be able to type C on my keyboard for the other 3 semiquavers. There we go. Now we want to go, we have 2 semiquavers on B line and the A space. So if I type B, B and A, A, and there's our first bar. I'm not sure where that's going there. Okay, so now to enter this first bar where we've got all of the notation is using the same stem. So what I'm going to do is just basically enter the notes first and then change the note heads. So let's choose our quavers or 8th notes, and I'm going to enter that kick drum on the F space. And then not on the numeric keypad, but on my other keypad immediately above the letters on my keyboard, I'm going to type a 9 to roughly give me the crash symbol position, and then just arrow that so that is on the A line there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this next part of the beat. So I'm going to choose my quaver or 8th note and again type 9, and immediately we have those notes in the right position now on the stave. Now to change the note head, choose the one you want to change and you go to Notation, Type, and then you have all of these different types of note heads. So I'm going to choose across, and then on this G, I'm going to choose my diamond. Now you can see here that there are shortcuts. So to make this faster on a Mac, you use Shift Option 1 for the cross, Shift Option 2 for the diamonds. So if you're on a PC, you'll be able to see what your shortcut is. So I'm just going to choose that diamond, and there I've got my first beat done. Just going to close that. Okay, now beat 2, we have a quaver and then 2 semiquavers. So let's choose our quaver again, place that in the F space for our, the C space for our snare. Now I'm going to type 5 so that that note head is sitting in about the right position. Then I have my semiquavers, so I'll put the G there and then the C, and now I'll go and change these both so they read as hi-hats. So I can go to Notation, Type and choose my cross, or I can choose Shift Option 1 on my keyboard, and that makes it a bit faster. Okay, so that's the best way to enter those bars, is just to position your kick drum and then using an interval to type in whatever the note is above. So carrying on with the second bar, I've on my pre-prepared worksheet here, I just want to show you that bar 2, these first 2 beats are repeated on beats 3 and 4. So beat 1 and 3 are the same, and beats 2 and 4. So once you've entered beats 1 and 2 in this bar, then just copy them into beats 3 and 4. So if you click on your hi-hat, on a Mac hold down Shift, click on the snare here, go Command Copy, or I presume Control Copy on a PC, and then click on your rest and paste that information in, and then there's your bar done. The same with bars 3 and 4. The first 2 beats are just repeated in the later part of the bar. So click on the hi-hat, hold down Shift, click on the snare, copy and paste, and the same thing here. And there's your first 4 bars, 4 complete bars done. So I'm going to end this video here, and then I'll make another video looking at other aspects of the worksheet.